Don't settle for fakes. My dual-taning is the real deal.
Hey everyone, it's mekklord. I'm just gonna come right out the gate and say it because I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I am going to slow down the pace of video uploads for the upcoming weeks. I'm not sure until when. It is not me like taking a break or anything. It's just that I have several reasons for which I'm going to be less active on this channel. Reason number one, I'm moving. I think I've made it clear in a couple of videos already. But I'm gonna be moving, and this is gonna take a lot of time next week, and probably the week after that as well. You're gonna put everything in boxes, and then you're gonna unpack the boxes, and then you're gonna set up the rooms nice, and then you're gonna contact your internet provider to let them know that you switch places. It's kind of a slog, and I think a good enough reason to justify not uploading as many videos as I might have before. Yumi. 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 Hmm. Yumi wants to be in the video. Oh, Yumi. Ooh, Yumi. Sometimes she just like meows really loudly for attention, and most of the time I have to oblige. If you don't mind, Yumi, I'm just gonna continue the video while petting you. Is that fine? Okay. So the second reason I'm not gonna upload as much is I'm kind of pessimistic regarding the future of Duel Links. I don't think we're getting Rush World at the end of the year. Looking at the current format, I'm not sure if the game is going to like improve in the upcoming months. Don't get me wrong, I think the current format is mostly fine except for like orcas being everywhere, and I do mean everywhere. But that's just the direction decks are gonna take in the future, right? We keep getting post-Maximum Crisis decks and archetypes released in a game that does not have, most kaijus, that does not have good end traps. I mean, generic end traps for the most part. That does not have board breaker cards and stuff. So we're reaching a situation similar to the TCG where going first is just the best because it allows you to set up uninterrupted, and going second, your number one objective is to break your opponent's boards, and if you can, you win, and if you can't, you lose. That's an oversimplification of both what Duel Links and what the TCG OCG are, but I think this is where the game is headed, and let's just say I haven't played TCG in a while because I don't think that's really interesting for anyone, you know? I don't think like the fact that in the TCG you have to play cards like evenly matched make the game more fun or enjoyable for anyone, you know? So if Duel Links does go that route, if we end up releasing powerful hand traps or cards like Lightning Storm or Happy Sweater Duster, I guess, just in order to deal with the going first situation that we have, I don't think the game is going to be fun and enjoyable for a long time, especially considering like I think most of these options will be released in selection boxes too, which is really disappointing. I think there's a like good middle ground to find as far as end traps are concerned. I think like very situational end traps that you can sort of play around are fine. My go-to example is always Nibiru because it's kind of a telegraphed end trap. And you know there are ways to play around Nibiru. You just don't summon 5 monsters. You just stop at 4. And you don't get Nibiru in your end phase. Or you do play into Nibiru, but then you can continue your combos anyway. If your opponent Nibiru's early or something. And it doesn't hit every deck. But it hits enough deck that it becomes interesting to play it. Stuff like, well, not Ghost Ogre, I think it's Ghost Bell. That's also interesting in that sort of way. That's like a better Skullmeister, I think, in many regards. Duel Links might be getting worse. I might be wrong on that. I hope that I am. But in case it is getting worse, I want to try and diversify and maybe make a bit less Duel Links content. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. Maybe I play Magic Arena and do some Magic the Gathering videos. Marvel Snap is a game that I've been playing a lot lately, but I don't feel comfortable making videos on it because it's kind of it's kind of a it's kind of a the game has its own issues. Let's put it that way. I don't think I'd be interested in making Master Duel content because I absolutely hate the game. I don't think I'd be interested in making TCG content because I don't think I would like the game for what it is at the moment. Maybe I go take a look at retro formats. I don't know. Maybe I just do the same thing but for Duel Links. You know, look at whole Duel Links cards and decks and become a Duel Links historian or something. I don't know. That could be fun actually. Maybe I'm going to consider that option. If you have any ideas or suggestions or something that you like that I mentioned, feel free to mention in the comment. I just noticed that there are a couple of like tearing issues with this webcam. Like sometimes the image will just skip and render weirdly. Don't have time to deal with that, but that's annoying. I wish it wouldn't do that. If anyone's a fix for that, please let me know. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna be real busy also with the video game that I'm working on, which I don't think I've ever made a video on, but it's going to be a Final Fantasy Tactics-like multiplayer game that is still in pre-alpha stage. If you'd like to keep up with news and information regarding this game, you're more than welcome to join the Discord server of the game, which is going to be linked in the description. And if you'd like to keep up with me, you're more than welcome to hit me up on Twitter, which is also going to be in the description of the video. I think I'm also going to try TikTok because it feels like it could be a really fun place to build a little gremlin, which I like being. I think I'm also, once I move into the new place, give streaming a try. I mean, I streamed in the past, just that nobody knew and all cared. I don't know if it's going to be on Twitch because Twitch is going to become increasingly hostile to streamers. Maybe I'm just going to stream on YouTube because that's where like all of you people are anyway. So just streaming on YouTube, I guess. But yeah, don't think there's anything else to say. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, everyone. Sorry for the bad news. I'm still gonna like try and release a couple of videos throughout this week and the next one, but I think you could count the number of videos I'm gonna release on the fingers of one hand. And take care, and I'll see you guys and gals and non-binary pals next time.